Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Entitled Parents Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers. In our first story, an entitled mother is holding her daughter's Christmas money hostage. Let's jump right in. I've made a post on here previously about how entitled and selfish my mother is. Since that post, numerous people have messaged and commented that I should cut ties with my mother. I'd honestly considered it for a long time, but always made excuses to not do it. After months of thinking it over, I had a handful of reasons to keep contact with her and a mountain of pain that she'd caused over the years, so I decided to cut her out of my life. It's been 4 months now, and I feel great. I didn't think it would create such a difference in my life, but oh my god, the thought of not having to hear her southern fake sweet grandma voice make horrible insulting comments about my friends or lecture me about wasting my life because I didn't live up to her wishes makes me so elated beyond words. The only time it's not great is when I have my sisters message me saying, "So mom did this, shocker," and we all get pissed off at her new levels of entitlement and stupidity. Her current stupidity has us all pissed off for different reasons. My mom never told her brothers or father that I cut her out. She probably didn't want to look like she failed at parenting, especially since she's the only one of her siblings to have ever had kids. So when they sent the Christmas money to her and said to divide it amongst us 4 girls, including me, she never corrected them. Warning, math will be found in the next paragraph. Apologies, but it is accurate and important. Instead, she messaged my sisters and me, but I have her blocked, and asked them what they wanted for Christmas. We all know her game. Each family member sends $100 per child. 4 children with 3 gifts each means a total of $1,200 in her bank account. She never gave us the full amount of that money, ever. What she would do is ask what we wanted and either buy the cheapest version of it or buy what she thought we needed or would like, and never spent more than $20 per child. Meaning, she was given $1,200, spent $80 or less, and kept $1,120 or more every year. That woman is still in debt somehow. My sisters and I figured this out years ago, and reasoned that while we were small children under her roof, that's fine. You need to house us, feed us, clothe us. Kids are expensive. But when we turned 16 and were made to get a job and pay for our own phone bills, car payment, car insurance, groceries, clothes, etc., yeah, no, give me the flipping money. So when she asks, "What do you girls want for Christmas?" they responded like we have every year: cash. She apparently tried to argue that 2020 has been hard for her and that she couldn't afford to give much this year. My sisters fired back with, "That's cool. What did our uncles and grandfather send you? If you don't remember, we can just call them and ask." That got her to begrudgingly admit what they sent and say it'll be deposited into their account soon. Then, she ended it by saying that she wasn't going to send me my money, she was going to just hold on to it until I spoke to her again. My older sister blew up at her for this. Point blank told her that she was either being manipulative so that I would talk to her, or she was being a thief and trying to pocket someone else's money. My mom tried to ignore her, but my sister wouldn't let up on this. Eventually, my sister messaged me and told me what was going on. I was pissed off, but not that surprised by this. I had honestly forgotten all about receiving Christmas money. I expected a card or something, but was just going to send it back to them anyway, like I never received it. So really, she could have sent me a check, and when I sent it back, she could have just pocketed it then. Would have saved everyone this mess. Realizing that, when my sister asked what I wanted to do about this, I told her, well, the money would help because 2020 has been hard financially. If she could somehow get the money from our mom, then to just split it among her and my other sisters. I don't have a relationship with those family members anymore, and taking money from them, even meant as a gift, seems wrong. My sister said she understood and would pass the message along. But oh my god, I am still pissed off that my mom is still doing this. I feel like she's not trying to be a thief here, but more a manipulator. When I cut ties with her and said my goodbyes in an email, she replied by saying that she would respect my wishes. but also told a story of how she cut out her mom when I was just a little girl, and months later her mom shows up unannounced to my birthday party, and while they didn't speak during the party, they did talk afterwards. They reconciled and were very close until the day her mother died. I felt like that story was a giant red flag, saying, I'll show up in your life when I want to, and you'll have to talk to me. Then you'll forgive me, and we'll be mommy and daughter again. Hell no! Any attempts to manipulate me into talking to her is messed up and will not work. I feel like this is just the first of many attempts to come, but until I see a hard change in her, I refuse to let her back into my life. Sorry for the incredibly long story. I wanted to post it here because reading a lot of these entitled parent stories are what helped me see how truly toxic my mother is, because she is so similar to the Karens in most of these stories. If you have a toxic parent, then please know that you can cut them out of your life and you should not let them back in unless you feel ready to. Don't let them pull petty mess like this to make you talk to them. It's messed up, and giving them what they want will only encourage their poor behavior. In story 2, we have an entitled mother who really wants the last packages of chicken thighs. I had to go out shopping today. Nothing big, just some groceries I needed last minute. I went to Wally World first, then to a local grocery store for the rest. I go to this store for all my meat because they have butchers and all the meat and seafood is fresh. Anyway, I picked up 2 small packages of skinless chicken thighs as I have a recipe I've been wanting to try out, and whole chicken for Christmas dinner. As I was walking away, I heard someone say, "Excuse me, excuse me." I didn't think whomever it was talking to me. The store was pretty crowded, so I kept walking. Then I felt someone pinch my neck. Not a small pinch. This woman full on got as much of my flesh as she could between her bony fingers and twisted. I nearly screamed. I said, "Excuse me." I turned around looking at her like, what the flip? This lady had a full basket of food, soda, and other junk. She had a mask on, but I could tell she was scowling at me behind it. "I'm sorry, but you took the last packages of chicken thighs, and I was about to get them." Now, I am fighting the urge to curse this woman out. Who the hell pinches a stranger? I bit my tongue while she continues to tell me about her dinner plans, then says, "Do you mind giving them to me? I got 3 boys at home and I need to go." I simply said no. I got them first, and one of the butchers at the counter might be able to help her. I was about to walk away when she pushed her cart against mine. "I don't have time for that. I need to get home and cook. Give them here. You can get something else." At this point, I just wanted to get away from her. Again, I tell her no and push away to get the last couple things I needed. I thought that was the end of it. Not even close. I'm looking at milk when she full-on rams her shopping cart into my leg. Like I think she's got a running start and slammed into my leg. A side note, my left knee is dislocated. I can still walk on it, but it's painful, and right now, I can't afford the time off for surgery. My doctor put me in a brace that helps me get around till I get surgery. She hit on my left leg. My knee just gave out and I hit the floor crying in pain. The woman didn't even blink. I saw her reach into my cart, take my chicken, and walk away as if she'd done nothing wrong. Thankfully, more than enough people had seen what she had done. A couple helped me up while someone else got help. I was crying and sobbing, the pain so intense. An employee brought a wheelchair for me, others were asking if I was okay, and some customers even ran after the woman. She was stopped at the checkout by a manager who returned my chicken to me while the woman ranted and raved that she had a family to feed and I could have just given her the chicken because it's Christmas. Eventually, I checked out. A couple employees were kind enough to help me to my car and even load up my groceries. The manager asked if I wanted to call the police or press charges, but I just wanted to get home. He gave me some coupons, apologized, and said they would deal with the woman. I called my brother-in-law on the way home. He met me at my apartment, helped me inside, and unloaded everything for me. As of right now, I am sitting on my couch with a very red and swollen knee. I have taken my anti-inflammatory medication, got it elevated, and put some ice on it. Definitely going to need to see my doctor tomorrow though, cause the pain is coming in waves at this point. She could have seriously injured me over 2 packs of freaking chicken. Here's an update. Many of you and my brother-in-law have said I needed to press charges. However, I am in so much pain right now. That is why I didn't wait for the police or anything, I just wanted to get home. I knew calling the police, filing a report, and everything else would take time. My knee felt like it had a heartbeat, it was throbbing so bad. I just wanted to get home. Luckily, I think the manager called the police anyway. I was just gone likely by the time they got there. The manager of the store took down my information and I think her information as well. As I was explaining, I was in a lot of pain. That is why I told him no when he asked. Just needed to get home at that point. Good news. I have called the store. I can pick up a copy of the CCTV footage tomorrow. This is John from /Bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.